guys? Joe Szymanski here. How do you like that, Mason Nation? Another big win for your Patriots today. Student section absolutely showed out. Go green and gold.
Onward to victory, my ass. I want to say this right now. I am recording this while the game is still going on. This basketball game is still going on right now. Mason just went down 22 points after another Day Grant lineup. What a surprise that guard is scoring a lot of points on us. What a truly shocking development that is this entire fucking season, because it's the same goddamn shit every night. You know, I said, I like some of these players. I thought this team could grow. I was wrong. Throw my hands up, I was wrong. This team has shown absolutely no ability to change what it does. And that is frustrating as all hell. But this team has shown no ability. No ability to do that. It's the same stuff. It's the turnover. It's the inability to stop a scoring point guard. It's the inability to get easy baskets. It's the inability to make your shots when you get open. It's the inability to, do everything. It's the long stretches without points or making shots that have become commonplace in conference play. That just continue to happen. And it sucks. Because I had a lot of hope of this team this year. I had a lot of hope. I didn't think we were top four. I didn't necessarily think we were NCAA tournament. I thought we were going to get to the NIT, though. I know people aren't going to be happy with that. You're saying NIT's not the goal, and that's fine. I don't know. I think you might be psychotic if you don't think NIT should be a goal right now. But I thought we would be playing basketball after March. I really, really thought we would be. I really thought we would. Excuse me. I really thought we would be. Just not happening. And it's the same stuff. And I think that's what infuriates me after all these losses, is that it's just the same stuff after the same stuff after the same stuff after the same stuff every single time. This is quite literally the description of a Mickey Mouse team. This is a Mickey Mouse team. They are a cartoon that repeats the same formula every time you see them play. Just like in a Mickey Mouse short, it's basically the same formula. Every time you see Mickey Mouse, basically follows the same type of formula for a story. Every time you see George Mason play, it's basically the exact same formulation of how this game's going to go. In fact, we got Peter O'Dura out there. I just saw that. We got Peter O'Dura out there right now. Because just out of just pure anger, we have Peter O'Dura out there right now. As we just missed another 3-point shot from a relatively good look. All right, let's see. Let's see what's about to happen here. Day Grant driving on Devin Dinkins. And Grant just dishes it off to Rota. My gosh. 61-37 now. 61-37. 24-point lead for Duquesne. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at this point. And I'm just disappointed. You know, I'm not even disappointed, maybe even. I'm just, accepting of this. Is that this has been I am the most disappointed I've ever been in a Mason team ever in my life. And admittedly, I've only been here for 4 years. I am a child when it comes to the Mason fandom. I am a child. I have been a fan since I was a freshman in this school, which was that terrible 1920 conference season. That was god-awful. Obviously we've technically done better than that now, but, it's not fun. Because we had expectations we were told by our head coach to have expectations this year. This was not some type of fanciful dream made up by the fan base. No, our coach, Kim English, said to have expectations for this team this year. This team was going to be something this year. And you know what? We were lied to. We were lied to badly and terribly, and we were lied to. Because whatever he's done has not worked this year. I don't know whether just pieces haven't gelled. I don't know whether it's just that things like coaching. I don't know what it is. but it has just not gone right for this team. And that is disgraceful because there is a team with the what it on paper, what we have on paper, and what should be there is far better than what we're showing right now. It's far better. A team with a bunch of 23-year-olds should be a lot better than we are right now. And you know what? Maybe we should blow it up next year. I would be okay with sucking next year if it means, Ticket and Josh both leave. I would be okay with that if that meant we'd see more Austin Ball, we'd see Devin Dinkins start, we'd see Dustin starting, we'd see Malik at the 5. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that if that meant we would build that way. And if we would stink to get our guys and the guys that KE brought in from day one into this team. I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I really don't with this team anymore. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And yeah, this stinks. This stinks. Like it just stinks. It's 68-43 now. I'm just gonna keep talking until this game's over, so that way I know when I can stop and I can say we have an official final score. But you know what I'm gonna say to you? You know what I'm gonna say? And I should have said this. I should have said this earlier in the year. The team that you should be going and watching and going and supporting is the women's team, because the women's team has actually shown development and growth. They've got a home game against UMass on Sunday. They're probably not going to win that. UMass, one of the best teams in the conference, up there with Rhodey, as best teams in the women's division. They're very good and hard to beat, and they will kick your ass. But fuck. Sam Breen, one of the best players in women's basketball, coming to town. Go watch the women's team, because they've shown more growth and development since they've started the new era since the men's team has. And that's saying something, considering the depths that the women's team came through, and that the men's team came started at. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are, and I don't care. I don't know if I care, and I want to care. I want to give a shit for this. I want to give a shit about this team, man. I'll fucking be there on Saturday against Rhode Island. Trust me, I will be there on Press Bros Saturday against Rhode Island. I will fucking be there. And I will be there to cover this team because you know what? I enjoy it. It's a fun part of my day, and I like doing it. But for the love of fucking Christ, this team makes it hard. Like, they make it hard to watch. It's the open threes all the time. It's just every single time. We've got a walk-on out there right now. Dear Christ. Walk on out ready. Yeah, fuck. It's a combination of things just going just as badly as they have this year. It's terrible. Okay, it's terrible. This is just not good. It's not good. And like I said, we've got Rhodey on Saturday. Hopefully sweep a team this time, take care of business at home. It would be good to bring some life back into this program, but who knows, maybe this team might just be collapsing at this point. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But this is an unacceptable way of playing right now. Unacceptable way of playing right now. And I just don't. There's no positives to take from this game. There are none. I always try and find a positive. There are zero. There are zero positives. Zero. None. Zero. None. Nine. None. Whatever, however the fuck you want to say in whatever fucking language. This was the worst game of the KE era, and it was a must-win game. I said before the St. Joe's game, you cannot go 1-3 on this stretch. You cannot. And what Mason just did was go 1-3 in this stretch with a loss at home to St. Joe's and a loss. If we had won those two games and we lose this game, I would have accepted that because you know what? I probably would have said that at the beginning of this 4-game stretch. That yeah, I could have seen that. I could have very easily seen that out of this team. It would not have surprised me as a Mason fan for this team to go 3-1, but lose to a Duquesne team who's been really strong at home and has been playing a lot better this year, plays very aggressively, causes a lot of turnovers, that would cause a lot of issues. It would not surprise me one bit. But instead we're 1-3 because we lost to St. Joe's at home, which did not happen in this new era, and we lost to what was then a 1-8 Loyola Chicago at their place, which even though it's on the road, should not happen. I mean, I want to hear from you guys. If you guys have frustrations, I want to hear them. We'll talk about them in the preview, because I think maybe not even in the preview, but I just don't know anymore, guys. Like, I just don't know. Like, you look at this, the coaching staff is dejected after K.E. Simpkins, fuck. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, all right, yeah, about 3 minutes left in the game now. Duquesne still very much kicking our ass as they get another easy bucket and a dunk here. Look at that, that's great. I mean, we're just playing mostly freshmen and walk-ons right now. You got Dink, Elvis, Robinson's out there. I think Ticket and Saquon. I think that's it. And holy cow, I mean, what? Yeah. All right, Elvis had a good block. It's 70-45 though. It's 70-45, and I don't know any more, guys. I really don't. I really don't know what to say anymore. I just don't. And I had a lot of hope for this team. I did. But instead, they're just a Mickey Mouse. This is just like I said, it's a Mickey Mouse team. It is a cartoon that follows the exact same formula of every game. They may start okay, and then they go on a long score point or scoreless or field goalless streak. Maybe have a free throw or two in there, and then the game gets close again, and then it's repeat in the second half, and then it's whether can we close it out or do we blow in the late half. Or it's games like these where we just get blown out of the water. It's 72-45 now, so we're just getting blown out of the water here. The bench looks totally dejected. No, I mean, obviously no one wants to be in Pittsburgh in early February on a Wednesday night. No one wants to be there. It's not a fun place to be. But yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I have to say. Mason loses to Duquesne. Final score, I don't know yet. There's still about 2.5 minutes left in the game, but Mason's going to lose to Duquesne here. We'll see you Friday for the Rhodey preview podcast for Saturday at home against Rhodey.